This is the ideal penguin body. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. So here we are, back with FAAAST Penguin, and I've been playing a bit. As you can see, I'm now in the top 3% of FAAAST Penguin players around the world. That's right, I'm top notch. So this game has released now, and it's got quite a lot of stuff. There's actually a kind of seasonal crown rank, where you can get some gold costume rewards. I'm not at them yet though. There's also achievements. You can unlock cosmetics, nameplates, and a costume just from doing the achievements. And there's even an in-game leaderboard, which is something I've wanted from Fall Guys, to be honest. It's really nice just to have something like this right here in the game. These people have a lot of points. I'm nowhere near this at all. There's also a little event going on right now, so you can get some free cosmetics and stuff quite easily. There's actually quite a few people streaming it at any point in time. This is just in the day. And it's a fun little game. Look, you can even high-five each other in the lobbies. Ready, set, go. So here we go. I've been playing for like 10 hours or so in this game now, so I've picked up a few little techniques, tips and tricks, so I'll do a little kind of noob guide for anyone who's looking to get into this game and maybe might find little bits of it confusing. So at its core, it's a racing game, but it has a very unique mechanic to it which you don't really find in most racing games. The way to do well is to collect your sardine cans and to attack other players. Attacking another player actually launches you ahead of them, and look, you can even do it with things in the lobby, like that weird pink seal. But you gotta be careful, because you can throw yourself off the edge. Now each time you pick up, I think it's 9 or 10 sardine can, you unlock the ability to use your ultimate. That basically puts you on the back of some sort of big creature, like that whale there. You can change the cosmetic appearance of it, but they all do the same thing, which makes you very powerful. It makes you a bit faster, and you can also knock other people out of the way. So you definitely want to do that, and whilst you are in your ultimate ride form, you can pick up more sardine cans because you're a bit bigger, I think. That might just be my imagination. And the more you get whilst you're in your ultimate form, you can just keep it going, basically. So that's one big technique, and then obviously, as you saw there, which sent me to first place, attacking other players will launch you ahead of them. So you want to get a boost instantly from the start line, otherwise that will happen and you'll just kind of roll down the hill very slowly. But it is not all over if you have a slow start or if you make an accident. You can still collect your sardine can, and you can watch out for effectively this game's version of the bullet bill from Mario Kart. And here it is right here, look. Oh, I missed it. But if you get one of those bubble things up there, it's a special glider which really is very overpowered, so it's not all over if you have a bad start or if you mess up anywhere during the first sort of half of the level. So let's get our ultimate again here. Look, there's someone else with theirs. My current one is this like rubber ring cosmetic. This game does have a sort of fame pass with cosmetics and stuff, which you can actually buy just using in-game currency. There's also a premium version. I think you can technically unlock everything with the in-game currency without spending any real money at all, or if you want to boost the pass, can actually pay with real cash as well. I just want to reiterate, because I did say this in the beta thing, I haven't been asked to play this game or paid to play this. I like to be very transparent with everyone. I just think it's cool. I think it's quite a fun game. I think it's got a lot of potential. So, what happens at the end here? Well, if you do well, you get a podium finish. Now your only real way to level up in the point is to get to the final screen here. You get extra points if you get on the podium, and you get 1 point if you don't. So that being a gold medal finish for me, and with each one of the races having a top 3, that can be quite a few points. The maximum points you can get here is 15 if you get all first places, but I got 1 first place and 3 second, which means I get 12 points. Almost perfect, but not quite. And then you can unlock various cosmetic colours as well. So a lot of the cosmetics, as you play with them, have different colours that you can unlock by doing well whilst wearing them. So there's lots of little obstacles around the levels in this. You can jump through the rings for boosts. Obviously you want to avoid things like the eels there, which can slow you down. There's lots of things to watch out for. Now this was the craziest finish I have ever had. Check this out. Because of the point system in this game, it is actually entirely possible for something like this to happen. We all got first place. Well, the top 3 of us all got first place anyway, so we all get a bunch of points. This is probably very unlikely to happen. I don't think I've actually seen this happen to anyone else yet, but it's possible. 11 points, best in the village. Here's something else you can do in the lobby. You can stack up some penguins. Look, got a quadra stack here. 4 times the penguin mayhem. Stack up a penguin. Right, time for another one. We missed our boost at the beginning. it could, in theory, all be over. Now, as you go through the levels here, you'll see that there's a lot of things you can actually get speed boosts from. Obviously, you got the obvious ones on the ground, and don't forget to pick up those sardine cans if you want to get your ultimate form. Yeah, there's also bombs in this game, and they feel a bit unfair, but I think they're going to be working on those. So if you see a pink seal anywhere, you can attack it and get a speed boost from it, but they actually move, so things can change. Other people hit them, and they hit them out of the way, so they're almost a first time use thing. Now, the way the attacking works in this game is if you get a successful attack, you can completely attack again with no cooldown. If you miss your attack, you actually have to wait about 5 seconds before you can use one again. Also, attacking people, I believe, gives you those sardine points as well, so you can actually get to ultimate form just by attacking other players. Possibly, I might be wrong on that. And is it a podium finish? That looks like my penguin. There he is. What a guy. Love this fire emote as well. 10 points. So, that costume above me, this purple and white one, is actually a recolor of the one you get from the achievement for having 75 first place overall tournaments, which is ridiculous. How does someone already have this? So if we remember this leaderboard here, you'll see at number 5 there's Dark King YT. Look familiar? Yeah, keep an eye out on this race. So with the amount of players there are currently, and the kind of skill-based matchmaking that we have, it's actually not that uncommon to run into some leaderboard players once you've got a few wins under your belt. And this lobby had Mr. 5th place himself, actually at the time of recording this one. That guy was 3rd in the entire game. So how did I do? Well, we got a little bit of help from this guy. If you're not doing very well, you can pick up one of these gliders sometimes. They're probably a little bit too common and a little bit too overpowered, but hey, how else was it going to possibly win against any of these players? So there is a strategy that some players use where they might not actually use their ultimate ride instantly. You can choose when you use it. You can still boost off things with it, including other players, and some people like to save it until nearly at the end, so they can be much faster and keep boosting off other players still. So some of these boosts and these shortcuts in the level disappear and reappear at different times. Some of them you have to be quite quick already to even make it to. And somehow I actually managed to get first place in that race against all of those very skilled individuals. I was pretty pleased with myself about that one. Release the flames. Did I keep doing well? Did I keep getting first place against all these leaderboard players? No, I really didn't. I guess it was just beginner's luck in that first round. Yeah, we get it. You're a legend of the game already. Look at the skills on this guy. And yeah. You know what? I'll take a 6th place against those people. I'm a penguin. So, back to the gameplay. You pick up your sardine cans, but if everything is gold, this is a gold rush special. If you see that on your screen, as soon as you turn into your ultimate form, you can actually smash gold stuff for free coins that you can spend in the shop. Ready, set, go. You can actually get a boost through the start line before it even says go, as long as you're quite far back and you time it well. Now once again, I had a lobby here which had some gold costumed ranked people. I actually quite like the seasonal rank thing. Now obviously in Fall Guys, which I usually play, and which I will continue to play, do not worry Fall Guys fans, I love that game, but I also enjoy other games too, I'm used to a crown rank system which doesn't really change. Hey look, it's the cheaty glider again. Awesome. These levels are actually pretty well designed. I think there's a lot of skill involved in these, just completely ignore the fact that I want a glider there, and still I messed up. You do need some map knowledge, you need to know what kind of things you can attack to bounce off, like that balloon, that's a good one, and then you can chain these kind of things to fly through the levels at crazy speeds. It's actually quite difficult if you're in first place in this game, because you don't have any other players to boost off of, but the plus side of being in front of everyone, even if you're going a little bit slower, is you get first dibs on any of the sardine cans and shortcuts. So it's actually quite well balanced. It's definitely more balanced than something like Mario Kart, I'd say anyway. It's Zoomies time, let's go. Final race, let's do it. There's a lot of nice work on the maps here as well actually. There's a lot to see, there's a lot happening. And this was the most recent one I've actually played, so you can see even though I don't necessarily do as well in this one, I've really got much more of a feel than some of the previous clips, where even though I did better overall, I didn't necessarily know the levels and stuff. So once you get a bit of familiarity with the feel, how to position yourself to attack well. The only thing I haven't really utilized much yet, which I could probably recommend doing, I've seen other people doing it, some leaderboard streamers, is using the look back button so you can look behind you to see when someone's about to kind of try and attack you back as well. But here we go, we're in our ultimate form so we can still chain attacks off other people. There's various achievements tied to those attacks as well. If you can get like a 5-hit combo 100 times, you get a special nameplate, stuff like that. Probably not many people have that yet, but eventually we'll have lobbies full of these crazy skilled individuals. So you saw there the seals diving down beneath the ice because I was just a little bit slow to get them. And when there's someone behind you with their ultimate ride, it has that little arrow on the screen so you can tell where they're coming at you from if you want to try and avoid them. But that's pretty much it for my tips and tricks. Hopefully some of these might have helped you. If you haven't tried out the game yet and you've made it this far, it is free. Once again, no one has asked me to make this. I just really enjoy the game. Hey, I've got 10 hours in it already, and it's just super enjoyable. It's quite chill, but also it's quite skillful as well. People definitely get really into it, and there's some super good players already, which is just fantastic to see. Now I'm gonna try and see if I can become a little bit better at the game, see if I can unlock one of those gold costumes. I'm gonna keep playing it, I'm enjoying it. Give it a try if you haven't, and if you do, hopefully some of those tips might help you out a little bit. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.